Southwestern jewelry line here at HSN, and it's always wonderful welcoming in Jennifer Wan, the spokesperson that goes and works one-on-one. Here's the stories, the inspirations from our artisans, and passes them on to us, which is, we just love that. Going back, one of the top motifs that we see in every brand of jewelry, of course, we're talking about the cross, which is not very, we don't see very often in Southwestern jewelry. When we do, we always get a wonderful response. But of course, universally, the heart. And one of the most difficult fancy shapes to actually cut is that of the heart shape. So let me take you through your three choices here, because we're offering this at a very special sale price of about close to what, $60 off our original HSN price. And the nice thing is we have something for everyone in this line. So if you're not one that wants the big bold pieces, you want something a little bit more petite, this works perfectly for you. It's about 1 7/8. Oh, yeah, a little 1 7/16 in length. This is the Spiny Oyster in that choice. And then we have it available, very limited, in the Kingman Turquoise. And then lastly, we have it available for you in the Howlite, which we also call the white buffalo stone. So I'll have Jen explain a little bit more to you in that. In fact, that I wanna also mention that these also don't come with a chain, but work back beautifully with that liquid sterling silver handcrafted chain, which the 18 inch is getting very, very limited, but we finally do have 18, 20, and the 24 inch that are back in stock. So inquire about that, because they also have that 5 monthly flex payments available for you. So keeping that in mind, I want to mention, under a different item number, but to go back to our heart-shaped pendant, we have matching rings in 3 of the gemstone choices, the same 3, the Spiny Oyster, the Howlite, and the Turquoise. So if you want to inquire about that, they're also on sale. Look at that metalwork and all that sterling silver, just simply beautiful. But Jen, let's focus on the pendant right now and talk a little bit about the artisan here, who I know is another, great, just inspiring story. And of course, what better way to say and share love than the heart shape, right?
Yes. When I seen all these necklaces and the rings, I was blown away because it was simple, but yet it had a lot of big, your heart to it. Especially with the variety of colors that it came in. The artist in here is Greg Yazzie, and when you look at it, you're going to see that it's with each and every piece, everything is done by hand. Everything is done with a lot of love and compassion. And when you see this, you're going to see that he cuts all his stones by hand too as well. And they're perfect. They're perfect little hearts, and you're going to love them. You're going to get a lot of compliments, and especially, with the Spiny Oyster, the white buffalo, the turquoise. When you talk about the white buffalo, you're going to see that it is an albino turquoise stone, and so it is said to be a purification stone. It absorbs any negative energy, and because it's got that white pure form in it, with the black matrix. And especially when you see the Spiny Oyster comes from the water, that's from Mother Earth's belly, and the stone comes from the sky, sky stone, which is the male part, the male aspect of it, and that's a gift from Father Sky to all his daughters, the females, because we are all the mothers of Earth, because we give life. And so each and every piece has a different story, but yet when you see this, it just makes you happy, makes you smile. And when a lot of people see you with it, it makes them smile too as well.
No doubt about it. And then beautiful, as we said, just that expression of love. Something we don't see very often are the Spiny Oyster and the white buffalo that you're seeing on Angie here. And thank you, Jen. We love hearing that, the heritage, the specialty meaning of these stones that the artisans use. And there's so much that goes into creating these pieces. I mean, they, will say, okay, we can do a heart shape in sterling silver, but what stones are going to be significant? What stones, you know, mean the most to us in our culture? What shapes, what styles, what animals? Again, that is what all that design work, everything is all done by hand. Everything is communicated with this. It's a very small group of artisans, isn't it, Jen? I mean, I love what we were just showing, you know, again, that's why I always love showing the animation. So I feel like we're there in their workshops, which are not gigantic workshops, right?
No, no. It's a very small workshop, but yet they all are together like family. You have the men who create the different pendants and cuffs and necklaces. You have the women who are all together and they like to talk and sit amongst each other, listen to music, and especially doing the liquid silver necklaces. One of our artisans, Rita Bigay, she does uh, the necklaces and the beadwork and everything, and you have all the younger people who do the cutting of the stones, and they're all teaching each other the different parts of it. And you also have a big section of males who do the buffing, the laser work, on the inside, inscribing the artisan's name, and they all work as a single unit together, and they can take care of each other's jewelry because it's a part of their livelihood, and this is what they are born to do, and that's what is ingrained within them, because that's how their family members make their livelihood. And through tradition, you're supposed to take care of your turquoise and have nothing but respect for it, and especially for the people who are going to wear it. It's respect to them too as well.
I love that story. And that we're showing you the backing where the stamping was. And thank you, Jen, for bringing that out so that you know that it is genuine Chaco Canyon. Many times the artist's initials will also be entailed in that stamping. This is all sterling silver. This is all handcrafted. This is all custom made. No two will ever be alike. That is the beauty of handcrafted jewelry, that has become very much a lost art. Yes, it's still popular in the Southwest, but you don't find values anywhere near what we can do with this direct partnership for all of these years with this trading post in New Mexico, Chaco Canyon. With everyone in the ordering process, my producer Rob's telling me right now, I have fewer than, is 100 remaining in that Spiny oyster? Okay, so if you want that Spiny oyster, it's going quickly. I love the fact that it's $22. Whenever your next billing statement will be, you will love it. Okay, let's talk about our heart-shaped matching rings. They're also at a fantastic sale price. We have these on